has the ball. 5. Pull-up jumper, Jordan Howard, back of the rim. Rebound at the buzzer. That's Sundrew is good. The Bears win. The Bears win. That's Sundrew with the buzzer. He got the rebound. Stick back on the baseline. That's Sundrew. Yes, sir.
KJ has it, right baseline. She'll pull up. Her jumper spins through good. Central Arkansas finally back on the board after the 8:50 mark of the first quarter. 90 seconds to go in the first quarter. Central Arkansas down 8. MK back out to Sells, over to Antonija for 3 over Parker. It's good. Antonija Bozic with a 3 over Stevie Parker's outstretched hands. A steal by MK. She's going to take it the length of the floor and make a layup. It's 5 straight points for Central Arkansas. Now they've awoken. She missed, and Tabey has the rebound. Easy layup. Central Arkansas right back in it, down by 1. Orr drives through 4 different defenders, takes it all the way up. Leaves it underneath for Tabey, who flips it off the glass, and we are tied. Flashing right down the right side of the lane, uncontested. KJ sets a pick high. Camry Orr step back, fire the 3 for the lead. Good. Central Arkansas's run continues. Orr at the left free throw line, dribbles to the paint, goes all the way in, flips it off the glass with a right hand. Good. 5 points in the quarter for Camry Orr, the freshman out of Lee Summit, Missouri. Orr with 9 on the shot clock, beats the defender, the free throw line, pull up jumper, good. What a crossover by Camry Orr, who has scored 9 in the quarter. Over to Orr. 3 on the clock. Orr up and under, shot on the way, good. As the shot clock literally expired, the ball went through the hoop for 2 more points for Camry Orr. Williams back over now in the corner to Tabey. Tabey with the ball back out to Orr. Drives in with 5 on the clock. Left-hand layup for the lead. Counted and she's fouled. Over to Camry Orr. 8 on the shot clock. Launches the 3. Good! Camry Orr with another 3. 35-32. Camry with the catch and shoot. Antonija tries to cross through the wash underneath the Tabey for an easy jumper off the glass for 2. She goes left with it to Tabey underneath the KJ with the catch and finish. A beautiful pass. They finally got the inside-out action with Tabey and KJ. Tabey looking low. They are doing a good job bracketing KJ. Bozic for 3. Good! Back to within 1. Antonija Bozic buries the 3 from straight away. They try to double team KJ to force the pass elsewhere. They do to Antonija. Down low to Tabey for the lead. Jumper, good! Taylor Beaudoin gives the Sugar Bears the lead. Parker, attempt, good. Timeout, Coach Rushing. So the Sugar Bears have to make a 3 or get a very, very, very quick 2 and foul immediately. And the Sugar Bears throw it away on the inbound, and that might do it. Held almost 30 points under their season's 20-something points under their season's average. This game is over, and the Lady Jacks will sweep the Sugar Bears in the regular season. Final score tonight, Stephen F. Austin 55, Central Arkansas 50.
Williams picks up her dribble, nowhere to go, finds Fisher behind the arc, underneath the KJ, who makes the catch, gets stripped, comes back up with it, off the glass, counted, and she's fouled, and she'll head to the line for a 3-point play opportunity. Right side to Laney, underneath the KJ, splits a double team, has her shot blocked, right underneath the MK, who banks it home from the left side, good. Hicks his first 2, it's a 5-0 run for Central Arkansas, and a 13-11 for UCA. Defense skips it back to the left to Sales, she'll drive all the way in for an uncontested layup. Central Arkansas trailing by their largest deficit, 31-24 here this afternoon, and finally the 3 made by Antonija Bozic from the top of the lane. Stops nearly a 9-minute field goal drought. Kicks it out for Larson. This time her 3 hits the front of the rim. It was short. It kicked all the way to Tabey, who will outrace everyone to the bucket for an easy layup. The rebound, the length of the floor drive, and a layup by Tabey. Skip pass from left to right to Camry Orr. Orr drives past 2 defenders, goes up. Kicks it to Tabey at the conference logo. Her shot is good. Taylor Beaudoin heating up to Taylor Sales. She'll beat Allen with the dribble, goes all the way in with the left hand off the glass, good. A huge mental lapse at the end of a shot clock allowed Abilene to hit the 3-pointer for their largest lead as Orr forces a shot up, falling down. She still has enough to get it over the front of the rim off the glass for 2. Orr has the ball, left wing, driving, beats her defender baseline, goes up and under, kicks it back out to Bozic, jumper good from the free throw line. That's Antonija's 4th and 5th points of the quarter. 7-point deficit, Camry Orr penetrates, scoops it off the glass, no good. Taby's there with the rebound, kicks it off the glass, counted it, she's fouled, and she'll head to the line. 0 for 4 in this quarter, and none of them have been playable as Taby beats everyone down the floor for a layup. 9 points in the quarter for Beaudoin. Go lightly, trying to beat Sales. Step back three. Nope, no good. Rebound, Camry Orr. The Sugar Bears could tie or take the lead with a three. Orr up the floor. Over to Bozic for the lead. Good! Bozic with her second three-pointer of the quarter. Here comes Sales up the right sideline into the front court. Sales stops at the wing. Gives it over to KJ. Underneath the Tabby, out the glass for 2 more points. In game clock here in the third quarter. KJ gets fed from Antonija Bozic, and the layup is good. The floor. Jordan into Tabby, left cornered baseline jumper, good. Regain the lead for Central Arkansas. Tabby has it at the top of the lane. They have to close out on her now as Angel Williams takes a pass. Pull up jumper in the paint. Good, Angel Williams, a senior from Bel Air. Now underneath, Tabby has it going against Ulach. Kicks it back out to Bozic for three, the lead. Sales goes all the way in with her left hand, off the glass, Sugar Bears lead! Another layup for Sales, 6 points in the game. Orr dribbles left, all the way in, kicks it to Beaudoin for three. Good! Taylor Beaudoin with the three! Buries it from the left wing. KJ with 7 on the shot clock. Over into the corner to Bozic with 4 on the shot clock. Good! Antonija with the three! Her second of the quarter. Back out to Camry Orr, over to Kiera Jordan. All the way in, counted in, she's fouled! Yes, sir! But Abilene doesn't get a shot off. A come from behind victory for Central Arkansas. And the battle of former champs, Central Arkansas proves they were the better team. They sweep Abilene Christian this season.
Your incredible lives are what make Arkansas so special. That's why doing our part to keep you amazing is our mission. By providing the most skilled doctors and nurses to heal you from sickness or injury, and giving comprehensive care to support your recovery, we're your guide to health. All so you can keep on giving, keep on inspiring,
and keep on amazing.
For the care that keeps you amazing, visit Baptist-Health.com.
The countdown to Katy has begun. The Southland Conference Basketball Tournament, March 7th through 11th at the Merrill Center in Katy, Texas. Experience it live as Southland teams compete for a tournament title and a chance to go to the dance. It's affordable family fun and great college hoops action. Tickets for the Southland Conference Basketball Tournament are on sale through school ticket offices and Ticketmaster.com.
Obviously, good week for you. You shot it well, and Saturday it was great to see the offense come around. What did you guys do differently or better Saturday that worked so well?
Well, we definitely did move the ball better all around the floor, and it wasn't just that. I mean, they gave us they were trying to make us take the outside shots, but we did move it well, and we got it to our post as well. And I mean, Tabby scored a bunch of points, so it wasn't just like the outside shooting that was the biggest factor, but definitely moving the ball, working on it more. What Coach said, really. In practice and making sure that everybody understands where they're supposed to be and what are their strengths on offense and what they can do to help us. So.
Yeah, it's interesting. Tay actually stepped out and hit a three. She was 9 of 12 from the floor, but she stepped out and hit a perimeter jumper as well. So it was nice to see her get in the act. We were talking in the break, and it's pretty consistent across the board from all the years I've spoken to people who are very good shooters about the amount of time they put in. And Coach, we've talked a lot on the show over the year about the amount of time that players need to sort of take upon themselves to get shots up. So, Antonija, I want to ask you about, is there a number that you try to get up every day as far as shots go?
Yeah, I mean, like when we have a longer practice, and I just, like I like to get 150 shots every day after practice, and I've been shooting with some of our freshmen, like Savannah. She stays after practice and she shoots with me mostly. So, I mean, that's probably the biggest thing that sets people apart, just putting time in and doing that. And you're not, what you said is exactly right. There's not a good shooter out there who doesn't shoot extra. And the amount of, the number of shots that I get in practice, that's not enough to be a consistent shooter. And so, I know that that's my role right now, and it is not just to shoot shots, but to make them. And to be able to do that, I have to put the time in. So it's been like that my entire career. I've taken pride in that, and shooting whenever I can and off days, of course, because that's something that you can definitely do then. So, yeah definitely shooting the ball at least 100, making 150 a day. So.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I've looked high and low for a replacement for hard work, and I don't know that I've ever found one. So it definitely takes the time for sure.
I agree.
As far as the rest of your game, you know, it's something else that I think is pretty common to shooters. And I mean, you look at a guy over on the men's team he's a pretty good scorer, but he's a lot more than just a perimeter jump shooter. And you know, obviously, you showed. You know, you're a lot more than just a perimeter jump shooter as well. You made a bucket the other day. Nice. And I would think that opens things up, obviously, from a confidence standpoint. If they're not going in, it's nice to be able to hit other shots. And I would think when defenses start to play you a certain way, if you've got other parts of your game, you've got to be able to have everything, right?
I definitely need to work on that part. That's something that I do have to work on once off season starts. But I mean, yeah, like I think in the Southeastern game, they were just running out at me, and I did take a jump shot after that because people know that I'm going to shoot it, and especially now when we're coming to the end of the season, when people know exactly what everybody's doing. So that's something that I need to put more time in, but yeah.
Here I am back at UCA. This is where I got my start. Acting in plays, studying literature, writing scripts. Campus has grown so much in the last few years, and the technology is incredible. UCA is where I learned the craft of storytelling and got ready for a career in New York and LA. That's how I got here. Go here and go anywhere. Go UCA.
What does it mean to be Southland strong?
It's not just big wins.
It's success in the classroom
and being engaged with service,
family,
passion,
integrity,
overcoming adversity,
hard work and dedication,
bettering people around you,
striving for excellence,
leadership and competition
on our campuses
and in our communities.
We are Southland Strong.
Abilene Christian. Howard, floater at the free throw line. That's good. Jordan Howard knocks one down. Kamba, crossover kick out. Montesir will drive all the way in. Floater at the rim is good. Right over Friday. And 9-9 is the score. Under 15 to play. Jordan Howard will pull up on the right wing from three and knocks it down. You better close out quicker than that, Mr. Tripp. Unruh fighting through a defender. Kamba, pull up, tough shot. Knocks it down for three. Matthew Kamba. That's a big one. 19-15. Howard now with it. Guarded by Ricks. Pull up, tough shot. Jordan Howard, good. Oh my goodness, Jordan Howard, tough shot. At least for human beings. Jordan Howard obviously is a little something extra. Jordan Howard doing a nice job, 4 of 5, and he just put another one up and made it again. Jordan Howard, 5 of 6 now, and that was a 3. Obviously didn't knock it away. Kamba on the other end. 3 on the way, good. Matthew Kamba. And the Bears have found their shooting touch again. Howard thought about a deep 3. He'll drive all the way in. Floater up and good. Jordan Howard, tough shot. I don't know if he saw the rim. He had a defender in his way. He flipped it up over his head, and it's 38-32 with 2:05 to play. Back door. And the layup. Howard drives, step back, tough shot on the way. That's good. Jordan Howard for 3. Great defense by the Wildcats. Bears trying to find the right piece over there. Koval 3 from the corner. That's right on time as he set up there in the corner. Good defense by Widenar staying in front of him, but Franklin could not get it to go. DeAndre Jones finds Koval on the baseline. Layup is good, and he's fouled. What a find by the prep school teammates. Kept alive into the hands of Jordan Howard. Howard deep 3 on the way. That's good. Jordan Howard on the second effort for the Bears. He has 22. Bears by 6. Kamba, left-hand dribble into the paint. Pull-up jumper off the glass is good. That was impossible. Matthew Kamba thought he got fouled. Doesn't get the whistle, but does get the bucket. Between the leg dribble, now goes to Kamba, back to Howard between the circles. Howard will drive all the way in. Scoop shot off the glass, good. Jordan Howard does it again, 24 for the nation's third leading scorer, and we're tied at 59. Skip pass. Foster thought about a 3, drives baseline against Koval, goes straight up, blocked by Koval. What a play by Hayden. He went straight up and blocked it. What a play. He absorbed the body blow, blocked the shot, and then drew a foul. Oh my goodness, what a play by the freshman inside. But it's Abilene Christian ball, tied at 72. There's a 9-second differential. Franklin to Farquhar. Baseline drive by Ricks. Leaves it for Jaron Lewis in the lane. No good. Rebound, Koval.
Lewis missed it. Rebound Cobalt. Point blank range from 5 feet. Russ Pendle says go. 8 seconds. 7 seconds, 6. Jordan Howard has the ball. 5. Pull-up jumper, Jordan Howard. Back of the rim. Rebound at the buzzer. That's Unruh. It's done. The Bears win. The Bears win. That's Unruh with the buzzer. He got the rebound. Stick back on the baseline. That's Unruh. Yes, sir. Oh, my goodness. What a play by That's Unruh. The miss by Howard. The rebound by Unruh. And the stick back before the buzzer. Yes, sir. Oh, my goodness. What a play. That'll wait, Thatchy. Oh, they're going to look at it. I think it was well out of his hand before the buzzer sounded. What a win by the Bears if that stands up. Don't want no overtime. Don't want overtime. It's a long trip back home. It's going to be a joyous one if this stands. Oh, my goodness. And that's it. That's it. It ends like that. Are you kidding me? The miss by Howard, the rebound stick back by Unruh with the buzzer, and the Bears have collected their 8th conference win. What a victory. I cannot believe what I just saw. Oh, my goodness. Wow, what a game. That is crazy. At the buzzer. My goodness. Whew. Jeez.
At UCA, students come in with the second highest ACT and GPA in the state and leave with a career that's second to none. The University of Central Arkansas. Go here and go anywhere.
At UCA, we have the second highest on-campus undergraduate enrollment in the state for a reason. Lots of reasons, actually. The University of Central Arkansas. Go here and go anywhere.
Ethan, you're going to be first because you're the oldest. Ethan's been here so long, he applied for Social Security last week. And we worry about him all the time, ask how his knees are, can he make it one more game? You know, he's like the vet. I think I told this story last time, but for you who were not here, when I first took this job, when I talked to Dr. Teague and we looked at the situation and the roster and the grades and everything, the one guy that stood out was Ethan Lee, and he was a freshman. And I was advised, make sure you really talk to him because he's a keeper. He's a guy you really want to keep. And at my first conversation with him, I knew that. I knew what he was about. And I told him, I said, Ethan, we're gonna have a meeting. You remember this, Ethan? I said, we're going to have a meeting. And I said, I'm going to let all your teammates go. But you're not going to go. You're going to stay if you want to stay. I want you to be a part of our program. And he, yes, sir, that's great. That's fine. Well, I went in and I gave this speech about how, you know, sometimes in life the things you do come back to roost on you, and you got to pay the penalties and all that, and we're turning you guys loose. And Ethan told me later, he goes, Coach, I know you told me I was going to be part of the team, but you were so convincing, I thought you cut me too. But I'm glad I didn't cut Ethan Lee. But Ethan, come up here, and I want you to tell these folks just, kind of about the last 5 years and the things you've learned and the things that you think you'll carry with you the rest of your life.
For sure. I would describe these last 5 years as bittersweet. Bitter because, man, like I will never find a group of guys and a coaching staff so genuine and so loving. Like what you see here with Coach P, you see that he's been a good coach. He's turning the program around, but you don't see like the small thing that he like does for us. Like it's not just basketball for him, and he's constantly like allowed us to see his heart in that. He has allowed us to see that after basketball, like you have to rely on something, whatever faith that is, and that's always been really big. And I don't know, like the experiences and the lessons I've learned here are so invaluable. I'm not sure that I'll ever learn this much over a period of 5 years again. And it's just really bigger than basketball. And I'm just really blessed to have really everyone here and support throughout the 5 years. It's definitely been tough at some times, and it's been beautiful too. Yeah, the struggle has been beautiful, like surprisingly. And like before you go into like the process of like turning the program around, like you wouldn't think of struggle as being beautiful, but after it, like it's just so sweet at the end. So yeah, we have 2 more games left, and hopefully we can get these 2, and hopefully that will give us momentum coming to the tournament. Thank you.
Thank you, Ethan. I think a lot of people know the story of Jordan and his family and I. Jordan I've known since I think 5th grade, and his older brother Desmond, I coached him, and then his little brother Marcus grew up in our gym, and we go way, way back. And it's funny to think back when he was a 5th, 6th grader, we were just trying to get better, weren't we? Just working at our game. We had no idea what the end result would be. I coached a guy named Eddie House at Arizona State that played in the NBA for a long time. He won a championship with Miami and one with Boston, and he was kind of an instant offense guy. And I thought he was the best offensive player I ever coached until Jordan came along. And the difference is Jordan his ball handling is so much better, and he can create his own shot a little bit more than Eddie could. And Eddie was he was the Pac-10 back then Pac-10 Player of the Year. If Jordan Howard doesn't win Southland Conference Player of the Year, we're going to where is is it in Frisco? We're going to go burn it down. I'm going to tell you that right now. I don't know where it is. We're going to burn it down. Don't quote me, David. That'll be on record. That'll be the first they look. If there's a fire tomorrow down there, I'm in trouble. But I'm just so thankful that I've had Jordan by my side. And I've said before, it'll be interesting. Next year, the first time we have a game will be the first time that he's not been in the lineup. And I have never coached a game here that he wasn't in the game. And his accolades and his records, they're awesome. They'll stand for a long, long time, and I'm all proud of that. But really what I'm the most proud of is how humble he is. I actually had a guy call me the other day, and a guy in pro basketball and stuff, and he says, is that kid really as humble as he acts, or is that just kind of his thing? I said, no, that's the real deal. That's who he is. And I always say this: basketball is important to him when he's doing it. When he's not doing it, whatever else is next, that's the most important thing, and that's the best way to be. Whatever you're doing is the most important thing at the time. I'm proud of him. Jordan, I'd like for you to come up and basically same question that I proposed to Ethan. Just tell us about what you've learned, what's next for you, and kind of the memories that you'll take from UCA.
Hello. Man, what a journey it's been so far, and now that it's coming to an end, just reflecting on it, just realizing how blessed and thankful I am to just be in this position, and just coming here. I never knew I would be in Arkansas. I never knew a kid from Arizona would come out here with the only coach that's ever believed in me since I've been a young age. But I just knew that God always had a plan, and just to always trust in that, and not knowing where I was going to be, but just always have faith in my family, friends, and the people that believed in me. And so now that just reflecting over these past years, these 4 years I've been here, I just knew it was the right decision, and this is where I was truly meant to be. And just being here with people like Ethan, for him to be the only player to be left from that team, and for him to be my roommate and now my best friend, just to be able to meet people like that, to have coaches in my life, to have staff in my life like Coach Russ, and people that believe in me and all you guys. It's just like, you just can't write a movie about it. I mean, you just can't really fathom how crazy it is to go through all the things we've been through, and now to see the light at the end of the tunnel. And just at the end of my career, I'm just so blessed and thankful to be in this position and to lead this team, and to have a coach that's put me in the position to allow me to reach heights that I never knew I could reach. I'm just so extremely blessed and thankful, and words can't describe that. And I'm just forever indebted to this university, to you, Coach Russ, Ethan, to all you, and I'm just so humbled and thankful to be here. And the journey's not over. I mean, we still got work to do, and we're excited to finish that out, but just looking over it, it's just amazing to just see where we came from, and to see what we've rebuilt, and to just see how special this program has become. And I'm just so thankful and humbled to be here and appreciate all you truly. So thank you.